Potato gratin, a classic comfort dish everyone loves. However, it is loaded with dairy cream and butter. Not great if you're on a dairy-free diet. The great news is we can get that same luxurious silky sauce using a high-quality soy milk. Now, before we get on to that, I want to show you the potatoes I'm using. So I'm using a combination of sweet potato and white potato. I'm just going to get on to finishing my white potato. I'm finely slicing it on a mandolin on the finest setting. I'm using a nice waxy potato today because I want the potato to hold its shape. I don't want it to fall apart in the dish. So I'll just finish slicing this. Okay, this goes straight into our bowl. Now onto our sweet potato. It's much larger than the smaller potatoes, so you probably only need one medium to large sweet potato here. And we grate that. The beauty of sweet potato is it's really rich in antioxidants, so we're getting as much nutrition into this bowl as possible. Okay, into the bowl with the rest of our sweet potato. I think I have enough there. If we do need more in the end, we can just slice more potato. Now, our bowl goes over here. To this, some extra virgin olive oil. It has a really beautiful, robust flavour. A cup of vegan cheese. Vegan cheese is so good now. It's come a long way since it first hit the market. Straight over the top it goes. You can just find this in the supermarket. Garlic for flavour. Now onto our shallot. I'm using shallot here because it has a nice, delicate, sweet flavour. These are all classic French flavours here. The great thing about gratin is it feeds a large crowd. So from this dish, we can probably feed 6 to 10 people. Now to our classic gratin seasoning. A pinch of nutmeg, beautiful floral nutty notes from this, and some thyme, a classic French herb. I have thyme growing in my backyard. It's quite easy to grow actually. I'm using about a tablespoon here. A pinch of sea salt flakes for seasoning. And a pinch of ground white pepper. I'm using a ground white pepper here because it's got a much sweeter flavour and I like the nutty notes as well. Now I'm going to get in there and toss this with my hand. I want all those potato slices beautifully seasoned before we start stacking our gratin. Let's get stacking. Now the way I like to stack my gratin is to take a few slices of white potato, then a stack of orange potato, and then we just place this vertically into our dish, like this, sitting up proudly. Now I'm going to keep going until I have a nice, beautiful circular pattern and a rainbow of potato. For our last lot of potato, oh, doesn't that look stunning? It's just a kaleidoscope of colour. We haven't even baked it and it already looks great. Now for our creaminess. We're using a high quality soy milk here, high in protein and gluten-free. And that makes me extra happy because not all soy milks are gluten-free, so ensure you check the packaging. That just goes straight on top. This is the easiest cheese sauce you've ever made, I bet. And then some vegetable stock. Now this is a vegan dish. If you're not vegan, you can use a chicken stock here. They both work wonderfully. Now this is a 2-stage baking process. First we put it in for 40 minutes at 200, covered. I want to trap in that steam so that the potatoes soften beautifully. Then we uncover our dish, sprinkle over some extra cheese, a little bit of olive oil, pop it back in the oven for 40 minutes until it's golden and crisp. You can even blast it in the last 5 minutes under a grill to get a really crispy finish. Our guilt-free vegan gratin is ready. Look at how deliciously oozy and creamy that sauce is. Nobody would guess there's not a single drop of dairy in here. And to finish, some thyme to garnish. Your friends and family are going to be so impressed by this dish. This is my makeover of a classic French gratin. Bon appétit!